I'm not having a very happy Halloween. There's not even any trick-or-treaters. This is not a happy Halloween. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome back to the Sims 4 Occult Baby Challenge where my sim Lily wants to have lots of occult babies, and today it's our annual Halloween Platt Family episode. I look forward to this every single year. My costume today, Wednesday. I had to, we've just had season 2 of Wednesday come out. This is, in fact, one of the worst wigs I've ever worn. Ignore how bad the wig looks. Today, for the annual Halloween Platt Family episode, we have got so much that's going to be happening. Firstly, Lily's going to be getting pregnant. And I'm just going to tell you right now, we're having Patchy's baby, okay? Patchy the Pumpkin King. He's not the Pumpkin King, but he looks like the Pumpkin King, aka Jack Skellington, who is the King of Halloween, right? So it just kind of makes sense. So with that being said, let's catch up with the Platt family and let's have a spooky but happy Halloween. Alright you guys, Saturday 1:32 p.m. It's later in the day than I was hoping for, but if we have a look up in the corner here, Halloween, okay? We are having an unofficial but official Halloween celebration in The Sims 4. Harvest Fest has already passed. We need to catch up with the Platt family though. Here we have Mr. Casper, who is an adult, and thankfully, his ailment that he had has finally freaking gone away. I am so happy about that. So happy. He is very sad though, because we did just have someone pass away, because of course we did. That's just typical Platt family fashion. But we need to get Mr. Casper to level 5 of the cross stitch skill and also level 5 of the fabrication skill. So we are nearly at level 4 of cross stitch. We've got a ways to go. And then we have Mr. Herman, who has just become a teenager. And if we have a look, he's gonna be right for his school performance to become an A student on Monday, but we need to get to level 3 of a skill for him first, and for that he needs to work on the herbalism skill. We need to get to level 5 of the herbalism skill for his requirements, and also he needs to catch 5 insects, which we're going to do tomorrow in game. We're gonna go to Granite Falls and we're just gonna spend the day. He's gonna catch 5 insects. It's gonna be super easy, right? Please, I'm putting it out there. I just need that to happen, right? So then we do have 2 children. We have Faye and Pip. Miss Faye is our fairy. She is a grade school C student. We have only just aged the kids up into kids, so that's totally fine. So we need to be working on getting a skill to level 4 before Monday would be super nice, but level 2 really is all that's needed for the moment. So for the fairy, the child of the fairy, they're going to need to gain the apothecary skill, the gardening skill, and also craft 5 emotion potions. None of those things are really something that she can do as a child. I mean, technically she can craft emotion potions on the science lab, right? Technically that's a thing, but I'm talking about using her fairy abilities and using the apothecary table to craft 5 emotion potions. That's what I'm talking about. So in order to, I don't know, get her to be able to progress through her child life, I guess we'll get her working on the mental skill. She already is, so we're just gonna do that. For Mr. Pip is a human child, and I have something very excited to mention about him because I was kind of umming and ahhing over what skills I would like to do for him. I've worked it out, my friends. But firstly, he is a grade school C student. So because he is a human, but he's also a child of the fairy, I have decided that I would like for him to do one of the skills that the fairy child would do, and then a completely different skill as well. So I think I'm going to get him to do the gardening skill as the skill that is from the descendant of the fairy. And then for his other skill, I'm so excited. I had to wait until Adventure Awaits was released because we've got the archery skill, and I've talked about Pip being kind of elven-like. He has more of a planty elven look. I want him to learn the archery skill, to get to level 5 of the archery skill, and he's gonna be kind of like a little mini Legolas, right? Okay? That's just what I want. So that's what we're gonna do for Mr. Pip. And then we do have Miss Nix, who has just been aged up into a toddlerino. So if we have a look, all of her skills are at level 1. We haven't even got started on thinking yet, so it's fine. We're not gonna have much chance to get working on that for her tonight. But then, also having a look, we had a baby in the end of last episode, Ivy, the child of the plant sim. It should be tomorrow that we age her up, yes, into an infant. That's okay. I'm going to be doing that before we go to Granite Falls tomorrow. But let's talk about today because we do need to get pregnant. Now, let me just have a look here. That's tricky. So in order to have Patchy's baby, I'm going to have to make him a part of our household temporarily. We don't have the space to then move Patchy in and also get pregnant with a baby. So I'm going to move Casper out temporarily, just until we're pregnant, and then we're gonna move Casper back in, all right? I kind of need to get that happening right now. And then once that's happened, I'll then tell you more about the plans for today. Because it is Saturday, 1:32 p.m. in game, but also it's the Halloween celebration. So we need to have a Halloween party like right now. And there is a reason why we need to have a Halloween party right now, and that's because we have Mr. Herman, who is a teenager. He's gonna go to prom tonight, and I want to go to prom with him tonight. So we need to get the Halloween party out of the way. I also need to get Lily pregnant during the Halloween party. Okay, so I'm really sorry. We're not gonna have time to even cook any meals. I just need to get it happening right now. So Lily, I'm gonna get on the phone right now. We need to plan a social event. She's literally still in her hospital gown. We're going to have a spooky party. We are going to be having host. I'm going to make Herman and Lily the host. So that way I don't have to invite Herman specifically. But there are other people I'm going to have to invite. Like I'm going to have to invite Faye, Pip, and Nix to the party. You know, I'm going to invite Jasmine and Jeff and Dylan to come in costume. We're going to be inviting everyone we possibly can. Just once we get to the party, we can call whoever we're not calling right now. But who else do I want to invite to come in costume? Also, just realized I have not even planned Halloween costumes for the Platt family. So I think this is going to be maybe the only time where I don't plan Halloween costumes for them. So we're just going to be going with whatever costumes they spawn in. So you know what? Let's just invite the kids and see what costumes they choose to come in. So we've got Mr. Sunny, Mr. Tyler, Miss Rose, Isla can come in a costume, Siren, Coral can come in a costume, Sabrina. I would love to see Sabrina come in a costume. Let's see what costume Bandit comes in as well. Hell yeah, super exciting. And Mr. Salem. They're all the ones that we can invite to come in a costume. So everyone else, I'm just going to be calling over to come and hang out for the spooky party, right? All right, as per usual, we are going to be going to Glimmerbrook. We're going to be having this party at the Halloween party place that I built so long ago. We come here every year. This is where we're having our party. I'm so sorry I don't have food. I'm so sorry that I don't have specific costumes. I just need to get this happening now so that we've got plenty of time for this party. We've got plenty of time for Lily to get pregnant. And then we also have plenty of time for Herman to go to prom. Okay? Hey guys, it's me from later on in this episode. Just letting you know, nothing went to plan. And I'm about to get really angry and actually quite upset, okay? Because you guys know when I have a plan, I like for it to go smoothly. And if it doesn't go smoothly, it makes me really upset, okay? And I also was feeling like this wasn't entertaining. I was very frustrated, so just please be patient with me. I promise you, the episode does eventually turn good, okay? We do end up having a good time. It just was very stressful and frustrating for me at the very beginning. I do apologize that we're off on a bad start, but I promise you it will get better. All right. Okay, well, this is super interesting straight away. Mr. Sunny is channeling his brother, right? He's channeling Robert. It's fine. Lily, look at her in this beautiful blue fairy costume. Oh my God, look at Faye in the skeleton costume. Let's just have a look at our Halloween tab here, okay? So, Spooky Spirit. Do spooky actions. Carving pumpkins is something that we need to do. So I'm going to get the kids to come and carve a pumpkin real quick. Maybe you can carve a white one. And Mr. Pip, you can come and carve. Maybe you can do a standard orange one. Mr. Herman, if you can please put Nix down over here because we've got this playroom that she can get started working on some skills with. Oh my goodness. We've got Miss Rose as a fairy as well. Why is she wearing the fedora though? Anyway, it's fine. Oh my God, look at little Miss Jasmine as a princess. One of the reasons why I wanted to come and do this Halloween party place here is we have Patchy, the scarecrow. I'm actually going to move him into a place where we can easily access him. So I'm going to get Lily to click on Patchy. If we examine him and then we start chatting with him, we'll discuss the birds, make some small talk, question ability to actually scare crows and tell harvest jokes. And then maybe we'll even just tell harvest jokes over and over and over again. And we need to interact with him a lot. And eventually we should get some notifications to tell us that things are progressing with our relationship with Patchy, right? I think we just questioned Patchy's ability to actually scare crows, and he was like, oh, you don't think I can scare crows? Here, and just scared Lilly. That is so funny. I need to be working on some skills for Miss Nix. She can't do thinking just yet, so maybe we can even just get started on the playing with dolls to work on the imagination skill, okay? Just come and do some playing with dolls, all right? Because for once, the dollhouse isn't broken. That never happens. It's always broken when we're here, seriously. Oh my god, Coral is also a fairy. I'm loving all of the fairies. But as you can see, as Lilly is talking to Patchy, like he's animated. He's like interacting back with her, right? Okay, so we've got the first notification here to say unlocked scarecrow outfit. As a thank you for the nice conversation, Patchy has given Lillian a scarecrow outfit and scarecrow hat that is now available in Create a Sim. We can ask for gardening tips from him. We can check our pockets for seeds. We'll just keep telling him jokes as well. He should come to life. Oh, we got some tomato seeds. That can be quite handy, actually, for Faye and Pip, who are going to be working on the gardening skill. That's fabulous. Speaking of which, how are we going? Okay, Miss Faye has finished her pumpkin and has achieved spooky spirit, which is fantastic. Wearing costumes? Okay, so I think if I go in here, wear costume, and I've got to change into one of these specific costumes in order to tick that off. Maybe I'll do that later on, though, but that's okay. Now they're chill. They can just do what they like, right? Maybe just come and have a dance, guys. Come and have a dance. I thought he was coming to life and it just scared me because I'm getting really nervous that it's not going to happen because we have 3.5 hours left to get pregnant, and now I'm even thinking about cheating it, but I can't cheat it. I've just moved him to a different area. We've done everything we need to do to make him come alive. Please. Patchy's not coming alive. He's not looking like he's gonna be coming alive. I'm nervous that this isn't happening because it's on a community lot. When I did this on a residential lot. I did end up having to cheat, and I thought, look, I'll just cheat to make him come alive, and I can't. So I'm worried that I can't do that because this is a community lot, but then I don't want to quit out of our spooky party because I love the spooky parties, but I think I'm gonna have to in order to go home and then cheat Patchy to come alive at home. I'm so sorry, but like, I cannot and I will not waste time because I don't have time to waste. I've been recording for nearly 45 minutes already, and what do I have in this episode? Nothing for you. You know, I hate when things do not go to plan, and I hate when I feel like the episodes aren't entertaining for you, so I'm just not even willing to let it get to a point where it's gonna ruin my day. I don't want it to ruin my day. We're going home and we're just gonna try it at home. I'm so sorry to have to cut the spooky party short.
2 very boring minutes later.
Okay, we've unlocked the scarecrow outfit. Apparently once you get this message, he should randomly come to life, right? I mean, we now have the crows coming to sit on his shoulder, but I don't have time to wait. We've got nearly 2 hours until we've got prom happening, right? I don't understand. I'm trying really hard not to cry right now. I had such an easy time with this when I play tested it. And I was like, hell yeah, this is going to be so easy. I don't know why. Why is the cheat not working? Why is it not working? I just don't know why this isn't working, and it's stupid. And it's too late in the day, I think, for him to just naturally spawn. So now it's like, I just don't know what to do. And I'm trying, do not cry. I cannot cry right now, seriously. All right, we are officially at the mercy of Patchy if he ever decides he wants to come out. I don't know. Which means Lily's not gonna get pregnant today. So with that being said, we're just gonna get Herman having some dinner and ready to go off to prom, okay? I don't know who we're gonna get pregnant with in this episode now. I guess it could still be Patchy if Patchy decides he's gonna come to the party, but he generally, from what I've seen online, he comes to life at either like noon or 1 o'clock. Which means that that's gonna put our plans for going to Granite Falls on hold. Anyway, I'm gonna catch up with you hopefully in an hour when Herman's hopefully gonna go to prom.
12 seconds later.
Oh my god, you're joking! You're joking! No! The actual tears, I am crying right now. Anyway, who has passed away? Xander. Oh, Xander was an elderly sim, so that one was to be expected, but just like the absolute poor timing. Like, seriously. Horrible timing. Xander was a spellcaster. He was an accidental spellcaster. He was Jason Momoa's child, and I didn't realize that Jason Momoa was a spellcaster. He was the first spellcaster to be born as a spellcaster. So with that being said, rest in peace, Xander. I'm not having a very happy Halloween. There's not even any trick-or-treaters. This is not a happy Halloween. I don't even know if prom's gonna work, but we're gonna find out in just a second because here we go. Prom is starting. We're gonna travel to prom with Herman. Okay, at least it's gonna work. Okay, at least something in the plan is going to plan today. All right, here we are at prom with Mr. Herman. You look so handsome. Let's go and take a prom photo. Now, he's not gonna win prom royalty or prom jester because we don't have anyone to vote for him. But we could do some other things. There was a girl that I saw before who's wearing like one of my favorite alternative looks. She's an alternative girly, Kaylin. I love her. I kind of want Herman to introduce himself to her, right? How did your photo go though, my guy? Do you like it? Is it a good photo? I think it is. I can't tell. It looks like it might be a good one. Fabulous. Okay, at least we've got that sorted. He's going to introduce himself to Kaylin. Maybe I can even make her prom royalty. Let's just make Kaylin prom royalty. What a queen. We love an alternative queen, right? And then this guy over here, I mean, the custom content is kind of wonky. It's kind of broken for him. But he also looks kind of like an alternative king. So maybe I'll make him prom jester. Whoa, what is this dancing that Jackson was doing? Oh, it's fabulous. It's like looking kind of like interpretive dance to me. I've never seen that before in my life. Wow. Oh, we have a new principal. Okay, so that was the thing. I was like, where is the principal? The principal must have died. This is our new principal. He's looking rather casual. It's fine, but it's good to know that when the principal dies, they're automatically regenerating because we haven't been back to high school since that time I checked in on the principal. There we go. It's Caitlin and Jackson. Fabulous. Exactly who I wanted. Watch them get their crowns and stuff. Fabulous Jackson and fabulous Kaylin. Super nice. With that being said, I kind of just want to go home. Look, that's all we really needed to do for prom. We're done. Thank you so much. Sorry that was a miserable time. At least it made me feel a little bit better for a second. So with that being said, 10 o'clock p.m., I'm going to have everyone heading off to bed. Let's just make sure the Scarecrow isn't alive right now. No, he's most definitely not. I can't even bring Casper back into the house yet. That's also making me super sad. Anyway, with that being said, let's bring on tomorrow, Sunday. Hopefully we'll have some better luck on getting pregnant for Lilly tomorrow, okay?
3:28 a.m.
Halloween was awful. Oh boy. No truer words spoken. Seriously. Another death. You're joking. No, this is our sister. This is Lily's, one of Lily's triplet sisters, Isabelle, and this is a neighborhood story death. Oh my god. Naomi is the one who works at the hospital, right? This is our other triplet who we don't get to see super often, and she's died. This episode just wants me to be in tears the whole time, apparently. My god. We're gonna have to find out how she's passed away though. Oh, that's so sad. That means that in that great big house that we used to play with the 100 Baby Challenge, that it's just Naomi in there, in that great big house on her own now. No cliffhanger here. Isabelle slipped when rock climbing. My girl, what were you doing rock climbing at 2 o'clock in the morning? Seriously? Oh, that's really sad. It's gonna make me cry again. I've only just stopped crying. With that being said, rest in peace, Isabelle. No! No, seriously, a third death? You're joking! Okay, Riley was elderly as well, but that's insane enough. 3 in such quick succession is insane. Can we stop with the deaths? I'm really sorry to scream like that about Riley passing away. Riley was elderly. That means that Felix is gonna die as well. We're gonna have 4 deaths in 24 hours. That is insane. And there it is for Mr. Felix as well. That's absolutely insane. I really need to not have any more deaths in this episode. That is so not fair. The fact that we had 3 pass away from elderly life. That's fine. I mean, it's sad, but it's fine. At least they got to live their whole life. To chuck in a neighborhood story death, that is just so rude to me. Honestly, I've had enough. Anyway, I don't mean to be angry during Riley and Felix's death. They were elderly, they lived a full life, which is wonderful. With that being said, rest in peace, Riley and Felix. It is the first day of winter. Faye and Pip are awake. Miss Nix is awake. Desperately needs to be potty trained. Oh my god, Lily, you're gonna have to just come and do that, please. I don't want to miss out on the potty. I just wanted to check on Faye because now she's a child, right? She's a child. But remember last episode, she was just angry all the time and breaking all of our stuff? That was supposed to happen when she was a child. She doesn't have that moodlet. Thank God, because I don't think I could handle it if she did. Maybe they decided I had enough of it last episode, right? So, things that need to happen today. Obviously, getting pregnant would be super nice. That would be just the absolute best, actually. But also, we need to be aging Miss Ivy up into an infant, okay? That also needs to happen today. Preferably before we go to Granite Falls, because that is still happening, okay? That is still happening today. I just have to majorly apologize if this episode so far has not been entertaining. I've gone through all the stages of grief, okay? We went through rage, we went through denial, we went through sadness. Now we're at acceptance, okay? It just is what it is, all right? All right, I'm gonna get school projects out for both of the kids because we're gonna need to work on getting some skills for them. I'm just gonna get both of them to work on the mental skill. Look, I think I deserve an easy time for a second. Please, let me have an easy time. All right, we've got Faye up to level 3 of mental. So good, only 1 skill away. This is why we do the projects. I do have Mr. Herman just working on some of the herbalism skill as well. He's about to get to level 2. There we go. He can now brew deodorizing cream remedies. How do you brew remedies and stuff? I don't know. You would need the ingredients though, and I think you can only get the ingredients from Granite Falls. So I don't know. I'm not making a plan because like at this point I've learned that in this video we don't make plans. Making plans is something we do not do. I'm just going to have Lily come out and tell some jokes and stuff, and we're gonna hope. Faye has just got to level 4 of the mental skill, which is so good. That's exactly what I needed her to get to. Fabulous. Pip is almost there himself, and we have Miss Nix, who is at level 2 of thinking, but we need to get her watching still. All right, if the day is dragging on, I'm gonna get Lily to come upstairs and age up Ivy, okay? We just need to get that happening. So with that being said, happy birthday, Ivy. Yay, Ivy! So good, fabulous. And let's find out what kind of infant Ivy's going to be. She's gonna be calm. Thank you so much, Ivy. That's pretty wonderful. I need a calm infant right now, thank you. At what point do I give up? The cheat's still not working. I'm trying not to lose my mind again, right? I'm trying really hard not to... I'm not giving up. He's here. Oh my god. Have a friendly introduction with Patchy. Thank you so much. Oh my god. There he is. Thank goodness for that. Oh my god. I should add him to my household. Let's do that. Add to family. We got him. That's so good. Okay. I am going to need to go into Patchy in Creator Sim though, because just having a look, romance, no one. We're gonna need to change that. I'm gonna need to make it that he's going to want to romance with us. So, I mean, he wants to be a super parent. That's literally his aspiration. Totally fine. We're gonna need to come into customize here and into sexual orientation. We're gonna make him just attracted to both. Why not? And he is already interested in woohoo with both men and women as well. I am gonna need to give him a name. I'll give him the name Patchy. Maybe I'll even do Patchy the, and we can make Strawman be his last name because that's what his title is, Patchy the the Strawman. I can't believe I literally was just about to ask, when do I give up? And then it's like it hurt me. And after all the stress of yesterday, which I feel really silly for getting so upset about it, but you know what I'm like? I'm a bit of a perfectionist. When I have a plan, I need it to go smoothly. Otherwise, it stresses me out, okay? So sorry for getting so stressed about it. But now I'm going to go with Lilly into Social Bunny. We're going to add him to Social Bunny. You have no idea how relieved I am to have heard that noise. Seriously, I was getting really concerned. I was like, I'm gonna have to like pull Vladdy Daddy into the mix. I'm not ready to have Vladdy Daddy's baby yet, right? Like, I'm not ready for that. Now, we should be right to go into a first kiss with him, right? Physical intimacy, first kiss. Let's have a first kiss. Oh, how charming. Looks like Patchy just befriended a romance enthusiast. Yeah, he can like romance enthusiasts. So interesting. Wow. There we go. First kiss with Patchy. Lilly, if we go with romance, physical intimacy, and there should be woohoo in venue closet. Fantastic. So this is a normal woohoo, but because we have risky woohoo turned on to 100%, this normal woohoo should result in pregnancy. Okay? It should 100% result in pregnancy. I mean, it's interesting, right? I just realized I've had Ivy doing nothing. You should just be looking at toys, my girl. I know we haven't given you your makeover yet. We will in just a second. I just need to make sure Lily's pregnant first, and then we'll give her her makeover. And Herman has just reached level 3 of herbalism. He can now brew soothing skin balm remedies. Nice. It's all good, Patchy. You're totally fine. Anyway, Lilly, please just go and take a pregnancy test. I need you to immediately be pregnant. Immediate. Thank you so much, Patchy. Thank you ever so much. We're going to tell him the good news, and then we're going to remove him from our household. We'll move Casper back in. We'll get Ivy's makeover done, and then we're going to go to Granite Falls. Okay. All right, Patchy. Thank you so much, but goodbye. You're gone from my family. Oh! Well, I was going to say welcome back to Casper as well. We've immediately got Sims for Life would like to purchase dipped candle on Plopsy, okay? And Rabbit Bandstand 5634 would like to purchase that candle. Oh my god, welcome back, Casper, indeed. Let's get those sold. So we've actually got 3 candles to sell, which is so good. Let's get them sold, and then we're going to give Ivy her makeover. So exciting. Someone else has died. Stop. It might be Seth though, because it looks like it's only Lilly and Herman getting the phone call. It is. Okay, so that's Herman's dad, Seth, the hermit, has just passed away. That's really sad, and we're going to Granite Falls right now. I was kind of hoping that Seth would have actually stayed alive until we got to go to Granite Falls so that maybe he could have met his dad. And now that won't get to happen. That's really sad, actually. Now that we've done that, let's give Miss Ivy her makeover. I'll be right back once it's complete. Hey, did you know that 53% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 Creator Sim videos, build videos, or even some gameplay of The Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful little community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Alright, you guys, here we have little Miss Ivy. Now, I have made her skin green, and I realized why she wasn't birthed with green skin. Spruce Almighty is a plant sim, but Spruce Almighty technically isn't a plant sim, actually. Even though the story about Spruce Almighty is like the plant sim, right? You can't create plant sims in The Sims 4. And when you do create a plant sim by all the natural avenues of creating a plant sim, they all look the same. They have the same hairstyle, the same green skin, all of that. And Spruce Almighty doesn't. So that's why we didn't have Ivy be born with the green skin, because technically Spruce Almighty isn't seen as a plant sim according to the rules of plant sims in The Sims 4, right? But we know that Spruce Almighty is a plant sim. We know that Ivy is the descendant of a plant sim. So I have made her skin green. I've got this like little plant themed outfit. Infants really didn't have much in the way of kind of a vibe for what I wanted to go for her. And this is also the only hairstyle that I have for infants that is green. And then for her sleepwear, I've got this little green stars romper. Very, very cute. So that is Miss Ivy, now an infant. And now that we have done all that, let's go to Granite Falls and work on getting 5 insects for Mr. Herman. All right, we're going to go to Granite Falls. Fantastic. And we are going to stay at the same cabin, the Forest Hideaway. We're going to say just for one day. If we need to extend, the offer is there. All right, here we are in the winter. I forgot. And of course, Miss Ivy now has her own first vacation milestone. Where is she? Oh, she spawned in Lily's arms. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. Mr. Casper, start on some cross-stitching. Maybe because we're in nature, we'll do a nature pumpkin. I mean, come on, seriously. I think I have to do a pumpkin in order of trying to make some Halloweeny spirit for this video, right? Because we've had very little. Anyway, it is what it is. And Mr. Herman, we're going to get you back outside. I see something immediately. A ladybug. Come and collect the insects, my guy, please. I need you to do this. He caught 3 ladybugs. It can be found in his inventory. I want to just clarify, when I say we're catching 5 insects, we're catching 5 different insects. So even though we've got technically 3 bugs right now, I want to catch 5 different insects. So that's 1 down, 4 to go. I have never caught the insects before, so I don't even know where we're going to find insects. I don't know what insects can be found. I mean, I know what fire ants are, and I know that you can catch like some butterflies and stuff. Casper has just reached cross-stitch level 4. Casper's proficiency with a needle has made him a crafting connoisseur. Casper now has a pattern for foxes, chickens, and a gnome. We have to do a gnome, right? He can also stitch some delicious foods. Nothing says love like cross-stitched cheese. That sounds fabulous. If we need to, we can go to another lot to find some insects, but I'm really hoping that we can find at least 2 more here would be super nice. Like there's the national park lot. Oh, what's this over here? Are they more ladybugs? It's a different bug. They're fire ants. Come and collect these insects, my guy. As per usual, Casper is sitting on the toilet to do his cross-stitching. It's his preferred place. Look, I don't question it anymore. It just is what it is. I think he's finished it. He hasn't. It looks so cute. Oh my God, look at that. I can't wait to proudly display that when we get home. Nyx has just got to level 3 of the imagination skill as well, by the way, but we're just gonna watch Mr. Herman super quickly as he gets the fire ants. Very good. 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, an actual skeleton would like to purchase a candle. That's so good. I don't know if we can do that from here, can we? What are these guys over here? More fire ants? Okay, I don't want them. I think I saw something over here. These fireflies? Oh, no, they're bees. Okay, come and get them. Collect insects, catch insects with net would be super nice, my guy. Come and get them, please. Yes, we got some bees. What a good selection so far. I am going to get him to just head back to the lodging and have some dinner. I love that Faye and Pip have decided to play hide and seek. This is something that comes with adventure awaits. Faye just found Pip hiding in the bush. Nyx has just got to level 2 of potty, which is so good. I'm still thinking that we can get fireflies at night. I can see some. I can see some. I can see some. Collect the insects. Herman. Oh my God, so good. Got him. Fireflies. And then we only need 1 more. Oh my God, so good. So we might go to like the national park or something. Oh wait, what's over here? What are these? Are they like rainbow fireflies? Is there like a version of rainbow fireflies? Yes. Okay, that's exactly what they are. So good. So with that being said, that is 5 bugs. A rainbow firefly is a rare one and we only got 1. That meant to be. Thank you so much for giving that to me, Sims 4. We also got ladybug, fire ant, firefly, and a bee. Okay, with that being said, we can go home. Wow, so good. And it's still early enough at night. The kids can all go to bed, get up for school in the morning. All right, here we are. Platt family has come home. Faye and Pip heading off to bed. They are officially ready for school tomorrow. Let's have a look at them. With working hard in the morning, the project that they've done, they will hopefully get to a B student tomorrow, which would be so good. Hopefully Mr. Herman will get to an A student tomorrow, which again will be so good. Also, I'm getting Mr. Casper to sell that candle on Plopsy. We've got plenty of new candles ready to be made, right? And we're going to put our large pumpkin hoop, super nice. We're going to make a gnome one, fabulous. Tyler has just called Mr. Casper saying, sometimes it seems like you just sprang up out of nowhere. We've never discussed your childhood before. What sorts of things inspired you when you were a kid? It's all a bit dim now. Let me recall, he's going to say. Recall a lost formative moment. Oh, that'll be as a part of Adventure Awaits. Okay, this is interesting. So we can choose what kind of kid he was, I suppose. Morbidly curious as a kid. As a child, this sim was fascinated by death, cemeteries, and the macabre. A little creepy, but now as an adult, they'll advance more quickly in the Reaper career. I don't care about the advancing in the Reaper career. That just suits Casper, because his whole thing is he's the child of a ghost. He's probably been very morbidly curious, seriously. So I feel like that suits him totally fine. Wow, that was fascinating. Okay, ignore that 2 of them are floating. Seriously, it's fine, but we have his shelf full of his bugs. We should be able to see them in live mode. There we go. And Ivy's just got the reach milestone as well. So with that being said, I'm going to send everyone off to bed. I might get Lily just doing the first attempt of tummy time with Miss Ivy, just while Lily is so energized, Ivy's so energized. We'll see how far we can get for them tonight, but everyone else is going off to bed. So with that being said, let's bring on Monday.
The next morning.
All right, it is 10 past 5 on Monday morning. Mr. Herman is awake. I need to get him up. I'm going to put Mr. Patchy in our household inventory now. I would love to use him on our occult shelf when the time comes, but I don't want him out and about really interacting with our plants that we're going to be planting, because that's what Faye and Mr. Pip are going to be doing, okay? We've just got lift head milestone for Miss Ivy. That is so good, Ivy. I would love to keep going on the milestones though. We're going to keep going until she gets tired, okay? We have Mr. Casper. I've just gotten him to take his prom photo because I completely forgot about it. And also I did put Herman's prom photo up on the wall as well. And then here we have Herman's prom photo as well. So the prom photo wall is updated. I'm just going to save that so I know that that's updated. Super nice. Today's mail has been delivered. It will be presents. Very good. Also, bills. 9,000. What? I have geothermal on. Anyway, we were in credit 100 with our power and 23 with our water, so at least that's something. But 9,851. We only just have enough money. We've just got roll over to back milestone for Miss Ivy, which is perfect. That's kind of exactly what I was hoping. That is the step before rolling over to tummy, which then she can do tummy time on her own. We're kicking goals with Miss Ivy. She's doing pretty well today. Back to Mr. Casper though, he is getting close to level 3 of fabrication. All right, Nyx has just finished having a bath. We can work on communication for her. So just while I'm waiting for Mr. Casper to finish making the candle, we're gonna get started on that communication, and then maybe Casper can help out working on some more of that movement. If we can get closer to level 3, that would be so good. I would love to age Nyx up into a child tomorrow. That would be super good. All right, what did we get in the mail? Ooh, we got a letter from an adoring fan. Do not worry, your fans will always be here for you. We love you. Thanks, that's very sweet. Ooh, we got 2,475 simoleons. I completely forgot to show you, but you'll just have to take my word for it. That brings us up to 5,007 simoleons. Faye is a B student. Pip is a B student, and Herman's an A student. Oh my god, birthday party for Herman right now. So good. All right, we are having a birthday party for birthday sim Mr. Herman Platt. We do have the option to invite lots of siblings. So we're going to do the elderly siblings. We should probably invite Naomi as well. She's been on her own in that house. I think once we move Casper out, I'll move Casper in with Naomi. Yes, we've got some siblings coming on over. That's totally fine. Mr. Herman, I think we just need to get this birthday party happening, right? Because I'm going to have a busy afternoon. Come and blow out your candles. All right, happy birthday, Herman. Yay, Herman! Fabulous. So with that being said, I was originally having Herman to work on the outdoor enthusiast aspiration. That's the one that comes with outdoor retreat. We've got this critter hunter aspiration. This sim wants to explore the rich worlds of butterflies and fish to learn all they can about critters. I'm not sure, but it does make me think that I am going to keep in with the outdoor enthusiast for him then. He's going to love the outdoors. He's a loner. I'm going to just randomize this last trait. Romantic. Well, that's interesting. Maybe Kaylin, was that her name at prom? Maybe he's feeling a bit of a spark there. I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be Mr. Herman. He has graduated with honors, which is amazing. And with that being said, I know everyone's just sort of walking up to the door right now, but we're actually going to cancel out of the birthday party right now. Lovely to see you guys, even if only for a couple seconds. Thank you for coming. Y'all can turn around and go home now though. It's all good. We don't need to give Herman a makeover. We're just going to continue on with Monday night. So I need Faye and Pip to work on their homeworks, please. And then we are going to get them to do school projects tonight as well, just to really ensure that they're going to become A students tomorrow. So big day coming tomorrow as well. well. Let's just get projects out so that they're ready to be started when the kids are ready. Dylan Silver Sweater. That was fabulous and I loved it. I loved watching him fly away on his broom. I hear that we are not playing with Nyx anymore, but she's in an energized mood. This would be very good. Casper can now craft the dresser on the fabricator and the cylindrical candle on the candle making station. New candles! Hooray, so good. Let's make a cylindrical molded candle. Oh, I'm so excited. There we go. Level 3 of movement for Nyx. So good. Thank you so much, Mr. Herman. That's amazing. I'm going to get Mr. Herman's help in working on the projects with the kids, just so it's hopefully not going to be all night for them. It's late enough as it is that they're getting started, but if we can just get a little bit of help for them, that would be super nice. It takes a lot longer to make the cylindrical, which is good. I'm glad that it takes a lot longer because it means it's going to gain more fabrication skill to make one candle, right? Which is very good. Is she getting rollover onto tummy? Is this it? Yes! We have absolutely crushed it for Ivy today. That is huge, but she is desperately tired. So we are going to put her down to bed and then Lily's going to help out with some school projects as well, okay? All right, Faye's school project is done, which means we can get on to helping out Mr. Pip with his. I want Casper to try and make one more cylindrical candle tonight. I know they take longer, but we've got some sage, sky, and noir dye, so we can use some of that up. Oh boy! Did that say, oh boy? It did. Makeovers would like to purchase that dipped candle. Well, we can get to selling that one too, my guy. Ship it. Ooh, what happened here? Why did 2 get made? I don't know, that's very strange, but put that one in your inventory. We'll put both of them in your inventory. I don't know which one is your project, but it's fine. It's all good. School projects are done, that means. So with that being said, I'm going to send everyone off to bed. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Just a little catch up with Lily. She is 3rd trimester tomorrow, which means it'll be on Wednesday, which is actually Winterfest in game. I was hoping to not have to play until Winterfest today. It's fine. You can only do what you can do, right? So it means that we will be having a little Winterfest for the Platt family today as well. Halloween and Winterfest. Wow. Not that we really had much of a Halloween. Sorry about it, but it is what it is. With that being said, let's bring on tomorrow, Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
All right, it is 2 minutes past 5 on Tuesday morning. I am getting Miss Faye and Mr. Pip awake today. They need to work hard today, but with their school project, extra credit, and working hard, they should hopefully make it to A students today, which would be amazing. We do also have Miss Ivy awake as well, but she should be right to just do some tummy time in her crib until Miss Lily is awake. Ivy has just got the creep milestone. Oh my goodness, that is huge. So we've just got sit up and then crawling. We could potentially get there for her today. She could potentially become a toddler. Ooh, that could be pretty big. That could be pretty freaking massive. I need Herman to keep wriggling along with the herbalism skill. Get you reading that, my guy. Mr. Casper, I'm going to get you back upstairs. You know how it goes. We need to make some more candles. We need to make another cylindrical candle. Let's make a sky cylindrical molded candle to work on that fabrication skill. All right, we need to try and get things started for Ivy, who's just got the grab milestone. That's so good, but I need to try teaching her to sit up and getting started on attempts at crawling. We have until 3 o'clock today to get her to crawling. We can do it. I believe in us. We're going to give it a good try. Now, Miss Nyx just has to get to level 3 of communication, which will take no time at all, and also to get to level 3 of potty, which will probably only take a couple of potties. So I might even get her doing a potty now, and then we'll get her having some breakfast, getting the communication, and then, yeah, doing all of that stuff. I missed it because I was watching Casper, but we have got the sit-up milestone for Ivy. Huge. How is she going? She doesn't need a nap yet. Okay. We can get at least first attempt in. Let's practice crawling right now, Lily. I'm so serious. Let's do this. She's probably going to need to have a nap after this one. It's probably going to come up very soon, which is okay. If we can just get the first attempt done, so good. She can have a nap, and then we can do 2 more attempts when she wakes up. Makeovers replies, "This is awesome, thank you. I'd give you a good review, but it's way too much effort to do so." Oh my goodness, Makeovers. Seriously? Fabrication level 4 though. Casper can now craft the dining table, dining chair, plumbing upgrade parts, kitchen upgrade parts, and the common upgrade parts on the fabricator. Well, that's fascinating. We're probably not going to use that though, but just fascinating to know, right? Yeah, okay, she needs to have a nap. We've just finished first attempt though, so good. Casper's just finished making the candle. It's all good. Oh boy, Goopy Carbonara would like to purchase dipped candle on Plopsy. Okay, we can do that, absolutely. We can ship it. All right, we need to get things happening for Miss Ivy. Thank you. She is stinky. I need to get that bath happening, and I need to get the other 2 attempts at crawling happening, okay? We should be just about to get to communication level 3 for Miss Nix. There we go, communication level 3, which means all she's got left is 21% of potty. It's going to take a couple of potties to get there, I think, but yeah, fantastic. It's all going super well today. I'm also super sorry that I haven't gotten Herman to do any of his herbalism skill by actually like finding things and making stuff. Again, please just forgive me. Just with how this episode went early on, it kind of threw off all of my plans. Anyway, he has reached level 4 of herbalism. He can now brew de-stressing decoction remedies. Second attempt of crawling right now. I'm gonna put off feeding her as well for the minute, just because if we can get her aged up, then she can eat straight away. Okay, I just need to get her ready to age up, that's all. Faye is an A student. And Pip is an A student. That is amazing, you guys. Nix has just finished this potty attempt. We've got 10% to go. Get back on that potty, please, my girl. We might need another one after this one. Okay, we finished attempt number 2. One more attempt, please, Lily. Let's get it happening. I don't want this birthday party to be super late. We just need to get it happening. Nix has just got to potty level 3. Fabulous news. Out you come, Nix. Thank you so much. Now all we are waiting on is for this crawl to happen. I need it to happen. You can do this, my girl. Come on. Yes, you can. Absolutely. I will wait until we get it though, until we get the message. Remember last time? I'm waiting until we get the message, but we should have it right now. That should be it. Everyone's coming to look. Hey, there we go. Lily, I need you to get on that phone and get it happening, please, because we do have crawl milestone for Miss Ivy. So good. All right, we are having a birthday party for birthday Sims, Miss Ivy, Mr. Pip, Miss Faye, and Miss Nix. Very good. We need to invite guests. We can't invite the Night Wraith. We can't invite Spruce Almighty, but we can invite Mr. Lyric Sparks, who is Faye and Pip's dad. So exciting. And then I will, of course, invite the other people we should invite, like Helena and Jasmine and Jeff and Todd and Prince and Andy and Dylan Silver Sweater. That's going to be it for today. Let's get the birthday party happening. So good.
Moments later.
Yeah, heaps of people have arrived. Fabulous. Over they come. Lyric is also here, so we can officially get everyone aged up right now. But starting with Miss Ivy. So happy birthday, Ivy. Yay, Ivy. So good. So we need to find out what kind of toddler she's going to be. She's going to be a wild toddler. That is so interesting for Miss Ivy. So good. Oh, also, I'm going to get Ivy just watching, because as you know, we always just hustle, right? We get the hustle started immediately. So we're just going to get her watching to work on that thinking skill. All right, but for Nix, happy birthday, Nix. Yay, Nix, so good.
Roo, Pashma Rejarel.
See that? That was absolutely adorable. Lyric just bestowing some love onto his son. So cute. But here we go. Miss Nix has aged up into a child. So we're going to need to randomize and find out what her child aspiration is going to be. And we've got a new social one. So that's super interesting as a potential option. We'll find out though. So here we are on James Turner's Sims 4 random trait generator. We are randomizing for a child sim and I have all of the packs. So with that being said, let's generate. We're going to be using just the aspiration, which is going to be Cool Kid on the Block. I mean, hell yeah, so good. So that's in here. Cool Kid on the Block. This sim wants to be known as the coolest kid in the neighborhood. I'm really sure that Nix will be, actually. I'm sure she will. But then for her first trait, I just want to see if there's any traits that could work for her. Now, just having a look forward. So the Child of the Night Wraith is going to need to gain the Mischief skill to level 5 and also win 5 magic jewels. What if I make her competitive? That might be a bad idea though. Competitive is a new trait that's come with Adventure Awaits. It says competitive Sims have to be the best at anything they put their sweaty focus on, especially games and physical activities. They're all about winning, so they take losing really personally. Depending on how they manage their competitive spirit, these Sims can either become an inspiration for Sim excellence or bask in the toxic pits of the abyss and become the ultimate sore loser. Do I want to risk that with Nyx? I mean, she is the child of the Night Wraith, and they're the ultimate sad boys, right? Maybe I make her gloomy. I feel like that one does kind of work. I'll keep competitive in mind. Let me know what you think about competitive, but that's going to be her for her child life. Happy birthday, Faye. Yay, Faye! So exciting. It's obvious, right, that we're going to go with fairy for her. We're going to go with the fairy aspiration. So this sim wants to show the world just what kind of fairy they can be. Fabulous. Makes so much sense. We have loves the outdoors for her. I think it makes sense, and I spoke about it last time, to make her mystical because she is a mystical sim herself. So totally fine. That's what we're going to do for her teenage life. Fabulous. Now we have a teen fairy. Let me just read this really quickly. With a shimmer of magic, Faye transformed into a teen fairy. Embrace her newfound wings. That's what I was really excited about. And discover the wonders of this enchanted world. Faye will now gain fairy experience from fairy related activities. With enough fairy experience, she'll be able to purchase new abilities. So like the other occults we have explored in the past, totally fine. Her needs panel has been updated. We'll have a look at that in a second. And she must now maintain adequate emotional force to sustain her life as a fairy. Let's take a look at that then, shall we? Okie dokie. So she no longer needs to eat is the thing, right? She also no longer needs to go to the toilet. She needs to maintain fun, energy, social, and hygiene, but then there's emotional force. Emotional force is consumed to perform fairy abilities, but any fairy who runs out completely will die. Recover emotional force by absorbing the emotions of other Sims or using regenerate emotional force. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I missed it, but happy birthday, Pip. I'm so sorry. We do need to find out what Mr. Pip is going to be for his teen life. So what am I going to do for that? He's not a fairy, so I'm not going to do the fairy aspiration. And I've decided that we're going to work on gardening and also on archery for him. I think I'm going to randomize it for his teen life, and then I'll think about it because I don't think we'll be aging these kids up in this episode into young adults. Here we are back at James Turner's Sims 4 Random Trait Generator. This time we're going for a teenager, and let's see what his teen life is going to be for him. Paragon of Hope, so that's Star Wars. I want to do it again. I'm just tired of the Star Wars. I'm doing it again. Critter Hunter. Well, honestly, that's kind of one that I was thinking of doing for him. That's totally fine. This one also comes with Adventure Awaits, so Critter Hunter, it's the one we were debating between for Mr. Herman. So this sim wants to explore the rich worlds of butterflies and fish to learn all they can about critters. That's fine. So then for Pip, loves the outdoors. Let's see if there's anything else that I can think of for him. Like if he's going to be like an archery guy, maybe active would be a good trait for him to have. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll do that. I'll do active for him. And then we might randomize his last trait. That's totally fine for Mr. Pip. The birthday party is over right now. Thank you so much to everyone for coming. Lily desperately needs to go to the toilet so she doesn't wet herself, right? We are officially question mark for her. So it will be tomorrow around 2:30 tomorrow, I think, that we're going to give birth to that baby. But oh my God, look at this for Miss Faye with her wings. I am so ridiculously excited to give her makeover. So this is going to take me a long time, but I will give the makeovers to the kids right now. I'll be back once they're all complete.
One eternity later.
All right, you guys, I was correct. It has taken me unbelievably long to do these makeovers. So worth it though. We're going to start with Miss Ivy. So this is her in her everyday wear. She's got these beautiful flowers on this little green outfit. For her sleepwear, we've got this little pajama set that has some ferns on it. Very cute for this little plant sim. Let's move on to Miss Nyx now. And she is so freaking cool, this little spellcaster. So she's wearing a lot of life and death. I wanted to continue on with the contrasting of the of darkness in her clothes and then the light of her skin. And also, I missed these eyes last time, so I've decided to give Miss Nyx these eyes because they're like the moon in her eyes. For her sleepwear, I've got this little nightgown. It's actually the ratted and tatted ghost child-esque dress thing, but I think it's really cute and it suits Nyx's sort of vibe. So then for her party wear, I've got this life and death dress, very, very nice for her. For her hot weather wear, we've got this little overall set from Adventure Awaits, just for something a little bit different. And for cold weather wear, I've got this little life and death set, very cute for little Miss Nyx. Here we have Mr. Pip in his teenage life. We've gone with more of like the greens and the browns for him, more of these earthy tones, and then this is what I've decided to go with for his everyday wear. For his formal wear, we've gone bright and dashingly handsome in this suit. For his athletic wear, I've got the same outfit as his everyday wear, just with a few changes in swatches. He seems like the kind of guy where he doesn't have heaps of clothes, he just wears kind of the same thing over and over again. For his sleepwear, I've got him with no shirt and just these pants. For his party wear, we've got a very disheveled kind of look with this top. It's like he's just kind of thrown it together. Maybe he didn't quite know what to wear, so that's just the vibe I went for him. For his swimwear, no shirt, and we've got the leaves on. For his hot weather wear, this outfit, it gives me very Alvin, which is why I went for it for him. For his cold weather wear, we've got this jumper and these pants from Mr. Pip. And then I'm so excited to show you Miss Faye. All right, here she is in her everyday wear for her fairy form. I knew straight away as soon as I saw this dress that I wanted to go with this pastel galaxy-esque vibe for her. So these wings, when I turn her around, you'll see they're like shimmery. The colors change. The makeup is really subtle because we've got so much going on, right? Like so much going on everywhere else. And also I did change her eye swatch to be this kind of rainbowy eye color. Super, super pretty. So then we've got a lot of shiny, shimmery goodness with the jewelry that she's got on. And also I did use some of the tattoos that come with Enchanted by Nature as well. These ones are super glowy. I did originally have them on for her whole body, but it was too much. So I've got it just on her right leg, her left arm, and also on her stomach. You'll see that throughout the rest of her outfits. Just so pretty. Anyway, for her formal wear, we've got this as her formal wear, seeing some of the elements of her tattoos on her stomach. Super pretty. Just this dress, super pretty. I really like it. It's very, very elegant. There's not a lot going on with the dress, but I feel like she doesn't need that because there's so much going on with the rest of her, right? Then for her athletic wear, I've got this dress, which is actually like from Seasons, and it's supposed to be like an ice skating outfit. I've never used it, but it kind of just fit in nicely. For her sleepwear, I've got her in this gorgeous little baby doll. Super cute, giving kind of Sabrina Carpenter vibes. I love that. So very, very pretty. For her party wear, I've got this dress, the pastel, super nice once again, just to change it up just a little bit for her. For her swimwear, I've got the swimwear that we got from I can't even remember what the previous event that we had going on was called. We got this swimsuit. This is the default swatch for it. But what I do like about this swimsuit, it looks kind of like feathery, wingy kind of vibe. So then for her hot weather wear, I've got this outfit from Enchanted by Nature, just for something a little bit fun and a little bit different. And then for her cold weather wear, I've got this for something absolutely completely different. None of this is Enchanted by Nature except for the shoes. I think they're all that's Enchanted by Nature. But she looks like a sophisticated girly in this outfit, and I love that. I hope that you love Faye's fairy look as much as I do. So with that being said, that is Miss Faye and Mr. Pip, now teenagers. That is Miss Nyx, now a child, and that is Miss Ivy, now a toddlerino. Things that I need to be looking at. Firstly, having a look at Faye's fairy menus and stuff. Okay, so I just kind of want her to be in her fairy form all the time. And also I want her to be flying all the time, so that's fine. Okay, so we've got to have fairy dust in order to be able to use the regenerate emotional force. That's fine. We don't need to yet, but she can also brush off fairy dust. Okay, it's just interesting, right? Also, I just want to have a look at fairy abilities because I haven't looked at any of that at all, okay? Right, so interesting. Different paths to take. Very interesting. Manipulation, I don't think that's going to be Faye's vibe at all. Emotion and nature would be more likely her vibe. Sway and others emotion, oh maybe not, I don't know. But nurture nature and enchant plant. And then we've got customization. What is the customization tree about? I don't know. Warm force gain. Faye gains a small amount of emotional force from friendly, romantic, or funny socials. That would be a really great one to have for her. Wicked force gain. Oh my god, a small amount of emotional force from wicked. No. Okay, so it's fine. I'm sensing some things. It's fine. I don't know if we're really going to be focusing so much on her abilities now. We will be doing a playthrough with her eventually as well. That's where we're really going to look at all of this stuff. So those of us that need to eat food can come and eat food. Okay, that would be really great actually if those of us that need to eat food could come and eat some. Oh my god, she's flying. I just love this. I'm so excited to have a fairy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, I've never played with fairies before. I've made fairies in Create a Sim, but I've never actually played with any of their gameplay, so this is super exciting for me. Yes, I'm gonna get Faye to like gardening. That's fabulous. Also, her little icon. Oh my god, wow, that's amazing. I just with the wings in the background, so good. This is why I'm keeping her in her fairy form like the whole time, right? Whoa, who are you? Oh my god! I just got so confused. I was like, who is that? It's Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine's aged up into a teenager. I desperately need to give her a makeover. She must have only just become a teenager. I could have sworn that she was a child when she got here today. Anyway, I've just realized tomorrow's Winterfest. So kids aren't going to be going to school tomorrow, which means I don't have to worry so much about getting skills done today for Nyx or tonight for Nyx. She can go off to bed because, oh, speaking of which, I haven't even showed you her bedroom. We gave over her bedroom makeover in between last episode and this episode, and it's over here. So I'm going to get Nyx to come up here and we'll show you what her bedroom looks like. But tomorrow I'm going to be able to get her to level 2 of the skill that she's going to be working on, which I guess is probably going to be social for her child life because you have to gain one of the fundamentals for kids. So considering we're going to be working on mischief for her, social is probably going to be the closest in that. So we're going to have plenty of time tomorrow to get her to level 2 of the social skill and maybe even closer to level 4 as well, so that maybe on Thursday she could become a B student, on Friday she could become an A student. That would be kind of huge. But there we go. Casper's finished making his candle. He is getting a bit tired, so I'm going to send him off to bed. So with that being said, I'm going to bring on tomorrow. Once the teenagers finish their homework, I'm going to send them off to bed. Once Herman finishes this play that he's about to do with Miss Ivy, I'll probably get Ivy going off to bed and Herman going off to bed. So everyone going off to bed. With that being said, let's bring on tomorrow, Wednesday. Tomorrow we give birth to Patchy's baby. Crazy sentence, I know, but it's happening and I'm super excited for that. Just before I send the kids to bed, I forgot to show you Nyx's bedroom. That's why I was sending Nyx up here. This is her bedroom. It's lovely and black, using some Realm of Magic elements because she is a spellcaster, but combining the elements of the darkness and the white light that we use for her outfit as well. We do also have this Night Wraith print here. Very nice. So this is little Nyx's bedroom. And now I'm going to send everyone off to bed.
Early the next morning.
No, someone else has passed away. This is crazy. This is insane. 5 deaths in one episode. No. No. Oh my god, no, not our Isla. The child of the island elementals, Isla. This is the first of our current generation kids to pass away, and this is a neighborhood story death, and that is not fair. I can't believe that this is happening. I cannot believe that we have had 5 deaths in this episode. I'm mad about this. This isn't fair. Isla fell for a cow plant's cake bait. She could not have her cake and eat it too. I am furious about that. No, I guess because we haven't had it happen for our current generation kids, it kind of felt like they were untouchable. And this is just like a big reminder that no, they're not untouchable. Oh, that one's really sad, like really sad for me. So with that being said, rest in peace, Isla. I did just get a phone call to establish Lily's formative moment for her childhood, like we did earlier in the episode from Mr. Casper. And for her, I decided to give her super siblings. She was a child of the 100 Baby Challenge. She was constantly hanging out with her siblings, right? So super sibling says, as a child, this sim spent a lot of time hanging out with their siblings. As an adult, they'll gain friendship with their family sims more quickly. That just fits super perfectly for Miss Lily, I think. But at 6:17 a.m., it's Winterfest. I still can't believe that we just had Isla pass away. That has absolutely thrown me. Just as usual, we're going to be experiencing Winterfest with some grief. It always happens for the Platt family. Anyway, we are going to do some decorating for Winterfest. We're probably not going to have like a massive Winterfest. What we'll do, probably presents with just the Platt family we've got here. And then in the next episode, we can have like a Christmas dinner with everyone, especially now that we have had Isla pass away. Maybe I should just invite all of Lily's kids to Winterfest dinner. That would just kind of make sense, I think. So we'll do that in the next episode. But today we will be decorating a tree and maybe having some presents before Lily goes into labor at around 2 o'clock. This afternoon she goes into labor. So let's get things happening for the morning though. Working on some skills and stuff would be super nice. God, I could just look at Faye all day. She's absolutely so stunning, but also I just love the pastel fairy vibes compared to Nyx, who is just like goth child, right? But I love that too. I love both of them at the same time. Maybe I could look at having Faye absorb a moodlet. Like Herman's feeling a bit flirty. I just want to see how this works, right? So if we fairy on Herman, maybe we can just try absorbing it. Attempt to remove the current emotion of Herman while replenishing Faye's emotional force. Let's just see how this works, okay? Faye has earned fairy experience and has begun her journey down a path of wonder and magic. She can earn more fairy experience by performing fairy-related interactions, including shrinking and interacting with objects or using fairy abilities. Fantastic. So nice. Getting into the Winterfesty vibes together, right? Miss Ivy really needs to be potty trained, so I'm going to get Lily to step away to potty train Ivy while the kids finish decorating the tree. And hopefully by the time it gets finished, then we'll be ready to have presents. Ivy will have hopefully finished going potty. Lovely. That is very good. So that's the tree done. Miss Ivy's not quite ready. We're almost finished the potty, but we did just get some mail. So I'm going to get Casper to go and get the mail. We can see. Also, he can just check for Winterfest gifts as well. Hopefully we can have something else in there that can help bring us a little bit more money. Although we do have 8,012 simoleons now, thanks to some more things we got in the mail yesterday, selling some frogs and stuff, very handy. I would like to keep the starter fruits though, so the seed packets, I'm going to give them over to Miss Faye, but we can sell. Oh, Lily's also got an adoring fan letter. I'll pop that in her inventory. Everything else we can sell. Thank you so much. For another 2,200 simoleons. Let's find out what is in Lily's fan letter though. I wanted to say do not pay attention to hate, even on social media. Those are small-minded people. More people love you and admire you for who you are. Hold your head up, smile, you're okay. That is possibly the best thing that I have seen in these fan letters. That is so very true. I don't listen to the haters. I don't really have haters, lucky me. Just realized I don't really have haters. Also, just putting up little Ivy's baby print. We're going to get another birth certificate. This is the birth certificate wall we have and the baby prints for all of the babies. Casper got one barely better digital camera from Pip Platt. That's fabulous. I wonder if anyone else can get a present from the mailbox. Let's get Herman to come out and check for Winterfest gifts. I don't know if it's just one gift for the entire household or if it's like one gift for each individual sim. Let's find out. The more money we can get, the better. Oh, it must be per sim. Herman got one Bridgeport postcard from Faye Platt. Okay, well, I'm just going to have everyone go out and get a Winterfest gift from the mailbox. Thank you. Also, Faye has got the delightful absorption moodlet from absorbing the emotions of another sim. Some happiness here, some inspiration there. Faye feels a bit giddy as absorbed emotions wash through her. Very nice. One piano bars and you, how to hold a note without a paper bag from Salem Platt. That is a book, like a skill book. Fabulous. All of these things I can sell for more simoleons because with doing Ivy's room makeover, we're gonna need a lot of simoleons, okay? But what did you get, Pip? There's no place like Gnome from Ivy. Very not from Ivy. From our little Ivy. That's very nice, Ivy. Look at you go. Okay, I'd say she didn't get anything either. That's okay. We got a lot of things, right? Faye, I love you to bits. Seriously. Wowee. Okay, Merry Winterfest to Mr. Pip. What did you get for Winterfest, my guy? A Chaz McFreely. That's a My Sims trophy. Merry Winterfest to Lily. Tea Magic Personal Brewer. Very nice. Who's next? Miss Nix, Merry Winterfest. Nix, forgot your name for a second. Sorry about that, Nix. What did you get? Tiny Teacher Nesting Blocks. Miss Ivy, Merry Winterfest. A Boo Boo Billy Doctor playset. Very nice. Who's next? All right, Merry Winterfest, Mr. Herman. A train set engine car. Very nice for Mr. Herman, but Merry Winterfest to Mr. Casper. One Florist's Dream gardening tools. Okay, nice. And Miss Faye. Merry Winterfest to you, Miss Faye. And she got something good as well, which was Jazz Cat's Whiskers of a Forgotten Past. I think that's a painting. That could be really good. So Merry Winterfest to the Platt family. That's very exciting. Lily desperately needs to go to the toilet. And we have about an hour and a half until Lily should be going into labor. We will be keeping an eye on that pacifier. That's going to be flashing. So in the meantime, I'm going to get Lily to cook a graham meal just so it's ready next episode. I don't have to worry about it. We're going to cook a ham dinner in preparation for what will be tonight's dinner. It is, oh, look at this painting. That's what Faye got. 1,455 simoleons. We are definitely not going to struggle for money. 13,882 simoleons is going to be really good to give Ivy a plant sim themed bedroom makeover. So that video will be coming soon. Keep an eye out for that. But what am I going to get Faye and Pip to do? Maybe I should get Faye upstairs and getting started learning on the apothecary table. Study apothecary cures, okay? For Pip, I would like to get him started on some archery, but it's raining outside. Does that matter? He probably doesn't really care. But I do need to get an archery bullseye target. Let's just have a look at both of them. Okay, so there's only one that we can get. The bullseye archery target. It's only 315 simoleons, which is super nice. Let's just get this one. We'll pop it over here in front of our pool and stuff. Very nice. That's so exciting. We can get him to do that. I'm so excited. When I realized that archery was going to be a thing, I was so excited. I knew it was going to be perfect for Pip straight away. Oh my god, look at him. He's acquired the archery skill Bullseye. Pip can improve his archery skill by selecting to practice archery at an archery target or participating in an archery competition. Now, I do believe that archery is only a 5-level skill, so when he reaches level 5, he's going to be a master at archery. That's so exciting. But let's see, what's his first shot going to be? Not bad, probably way better than I would do. I don't think I'd even make it onto the target at all, honestly. If I did it, that's totally fine. Oh, that would be me. I'm pretty sure it has been me, actually, in the past. It's fine. It's gaining pretty quick, the archery skill, actually. That's good. How are we going with Miss Faye? She's studying apothecary cures up on the apothecary table, learning that apothecary skill. How many times can I say apothecary? Probably a couple more. Apothecary. Anyway. Oh, yes, sorry. Faye has just gained the apothecary skill. Faye is officially an aspiring apothecary. Whether she's planning to help herself or others, she will probably be helping others. I want to explore that when we do her playthrough. An array of recipes are waiting to be unlocked, from cures for ailments to elixirs and luck charms. Continue building this skill by crafting an apothecary table, reading skill books, or researching on the computer. Very nice. How did we go for Miss Ivy? Oh, we are ridiculously close to level 3 of movement. Pip is already at archery level 2. He can now start archery competitions at archery targets and acclaim about archery to other sims. And we did just get Miss Ivy to level 2 of potty. My guy, he just did the look away while he shot the arrow as if he was going to get a bullseye from it. You'll get there, I'm sure. You're just not quite there yet. Case in point, right? It's fine though. You gotta start somewhere. It's all good. Okay, the pacifier is flashing. I was right. 2 o'clock. We're at 2:15 now. Lily is about to go into labor. There we go. Lily's just gone into labor. She's bursting with anticipation to meet her new bundle of joy. Let's do this then. Let us have baby at the hospital. We're going to join her. We can't take Patchy with us. Isla's mum, Rarahu, we brought her back to life and now she's outlived her daughter, and that's really sad. Anyway, there's Isla. That's so sad. Anyway, it's just going to be us going to the hospital today. Totally fine. Let's go and get this baby happening. Oh, I'm so excited. Is Naomi going to be our doctor? Oh no, she's the assistant today. That's okay. We've still got Dr. Ripvik. It's all good. All right, Naomi, though, if you could please go to the front desk. You're the one who's supposed to be checking us in today. If we could get inside and get it happening, I'd like to get home so we could have Winterfest, and maybe we'll invite you over because you're all alone in that big house, Naomi. I'm so sorry. Also, Naomi's sad, obviously, probably about the passing of their other sibling, right? But also she's probably sad about Lily experiencing grief, losing her own child, and that's sad. So sad, but we're gonna have another one be brought into the household right now. We're doing the waddle. So if I had to make a guess, I mean, it's gonna be one baby. We've only got one vacancy, but we're a little bit more girl dominant. So I'm kind of hoping it's a baby boy. Also, I like our name for a baby boy better than I do for a baby girl for this one. But let's find out. What are we having today? It is a baby boy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that. So let me just tell you, the name I had for a baby girl was Autumn. That's what I was going to call a baby girl, the child of Patchy, because Patchy, he's the pumpkin king. He's sort of like a mixture of like Halloween and Harvest Fest, right? And that happens in fall in The Sims 4, or autumn as we call it in Australia. I know it's referred to as autumn like everywhere, but also in the US, I know you guys call it fall. We call it autumn only. But for a baby boy, I like this name better. And I'm super excited to be welcoming baby Harvey to the family. Harvey, as in Harvest Fest. It just kind of makes sense. So with that being said, welcome to the family of baby Harvey Platt, our baby boy. Super exciting. Child of Patchy the Strawman. Wow. And you know what? I was gonna leave the rest of Winterfest until next episode, but I think I would just like to finish it off now. We're gonna come home, we're gonna have the Harvest Fest dinner. I'm gonna invite the rest of Lily's kids over. We'll probably invite Naomi over as well, just because like I said, she's all alone in that house, right? Makes me sad. So we'll do that, we'll play out the rest of today, and then we'll start next episode starting tomorrow. So that's totally fine, I'm happy to do that. Just because it is 20 to 5 at night, like we pretty much would be getting ready to have dinner for everyone anyway. Let's just get Nyx back onto working carefully on her project. Maybe I'll get everyone coming to help, except for Casper. Casper, my guy, you need to get upstairs and working on that candle, please. I need to know how much skill you've got left. There we go. Nyx's project all finished. Fabulous. That's great. That's so good. Lily is going to get this everyone invited over then. Let's get it happening. Let's invite over to current lot. We will invite Sunny, Tyler, Naomi, Rose, Alfie, Poppy, Siren, Coral, and then I'm going to need to invite Sabrina and Bandit and Robert separately. I just really also wanted to keep an eye on how much I'm going to need to do next episode for Casper. I'm really hoping that we're going to get pretty close to fabrication now for him. So this is going to be the last of the cylindrical candles we'll do. We'll just need to make one more candle after this one, I think. And then we've just got to go ham on the cross stitching. So I'm going to need to get him to move out of the house early next episode so that we can get pregnant again in the next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge. That's all. Okay, I'm just going to get the grand meal out now. We're going to get the grand meal happening just before Sunny decides he wants to make a white cake. It's fine. Merry Winterfest, everyone. It is time for dinner. Casper has just finished making the candle. That was perfect timing. So he is at 78% of fabrication level 4. So he's going to need to make one more candle, hopefully, and then the cross stitching. That's totally fine. But we're going to have a happy little Winterfest right now with as many people as can get a grand meal coming to sit at our dining table. I love this. How nice it is to see everyone though. Oh, Coral, I know, honey. It's very sad. Casper, you are finished. I'm going to get you back upstairs. I'm going to purchase one more wax and we're just going to do one standard dipped candle and hopefully that's going to get the last 22% that he needs of the fabrication skill. That would be super nice.
Zip, snurb, blurb.
I have a feeling that was the animation that was supposed to happen before. I just took away some of Coral's sadness from her, I think. That's brought us back up to here for Faye's emotional force. Okay, Casper did not, in fact, get to fabrication level 5 with that. He's 85%. So how much did we get? That got us like nothing. We're going to need to make a couple more candles, I reckon. I'm going to get another 3 wax. And hopefully we're just going to keep making dipped candles until he gets there. Because it should be not too far away, honestly. Miss Ivy is going to bed. Very good. I just want to get Casper to level 5 of fabrication and then I will feel so much better. But I'm getting Miss Nyx off to bed, Mr. Pip. I'm just going to get everyone else off to bed, right? Just it'll be Casper working on stuff. Oh, Ivy's just got to level 3 of movement, which is fantastic. Okay, we've started to have some of our kids leave the Winterfest celebration. Thank you so much to everyone for coming. It was a lovely little Winterfest. Very nice. Just what I was looking for. Come on, Casper. He's 3% away. He's not going to get there. He's going to need to make another candle. That's crazy. He's 2% away. Oh my goodness. Well, one more candle will do the trick. As a matter of fact, we're going to get started on it, and then he's probably going to get it immediately. There we go. Casper has made it to level 5 of fabrication. He can now craft the floor light on the fabricator and the rectangular candle on the candle making station. Well, that's all of the candles that he's going to make because he's now at level 5. But with that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this episode of the Occult Baby Challenge. Our annual Halloween episode did not go to plan at all. The only thing that did go to plan is eventually we were able to give birth to Patchy's baby. So with that being said, now our Christmas episode is not going to go to plan either because, like, we've just had Winterfest in the game. So that's not going to happen in time for Christmas this year, but that's okay. We're still going to have a holly jolly Christmas time with the Platt family as per usual. But with that being said, if you would like to see more of me, any more of the Occult Baby Challenge, or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. So with that being said, I hope you're having a happy Halloween. Thank you so much for watching all of my spooky season videos this year. I had a lot of fun. I'm so glad that you guys loved the content that I was making for you. We are back to our regular scheduled programming though after today. But with that being said, you guys, I hope you're having a very happy and safe and spooky Halloween, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!